What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol RIDE for Lordstown Motors. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, I need to let you know that in the after hours, they sealed their deal, according to whoever reported this, Market Watch, with Foxconn to acquire the Ohio plant for the development of new vehicles. And obviously, that is a positive catalyst. If we flip on the extended hour session, we can certainly see a fair bit of euphoria pushing prices at one point all the way on up to $7.50. So whenever we're dealing with a gap, could be in either direction, up or down, we want to know where the pre-market high is, so anticipated up here at and around that 750, and where the anticipated open is kind of around this 660-ish zone as of right now. Now notice the difference in between these numbers, right? Or the distance rather, not the difference, the distance in between these numbers. That's basically going to make the opening trade a little bit more difficult to pull off here. As you know, if you've watched the channel for any period of time, we basically look at this, okay? If we open here, we're first looking for a gap and trap, right? So what that means is failure to take out the overnight high, trade back short through the open to fill the gap underneath us. Now, are you actually going to short this stock? Let's come on over to the trade tab. What you'll notice is it's hard to borrow, and the put volume here, although it's concentrated at the 450, sort of 550-ish numbers, it's really not even that big, right? We're only talking about 1,000 contracts going through on today's session. So if you wanted to take like a 100 contract position on something that's only 36 cents, you would be eating up 1/10, give or take, of the volume here, the liquidity, and that's generally not advised. You don't want to be that big in any position that you generally are getting into. So short side, not really that attractive here inside of Lordstown Motors. Instead, I would watch out for limbo, right? If we hang in limbo here, note also that this is going to throw a wrench in this. Earnings are literally tomorrow after the close. So I think there's potential that we just hang sideways until that earnings announcement comes out, right? Kind of funny that they would announce something like this, positive catalyst, just before maybe a negative one. Again, that's pure speculation. I don't know that for sure. But, you know, what if earnings are bad and they're sort of releasing this early to combat that? It's a gap up versus a gap down. It middles out. We land somewhere in here. I don't know, pure speculation, as I just said. So those are really my thoughts here. There are really no daily levels around this area. What you'll notice is that this sell-off from in here was extremely emotional. There's really no structure, you know, in recent history that we could say could be respected. Maybe if the move is higher, it's up here towards 880, the pivot highs. But if we open here, we're kind of smack in the middle of that very emotional downdraft. Again, maybe we fill the gap. Maybe we hang out in this overnight range. Maybe earnings throws a wrench in this entire thing. So I'd be very cautious here inside of Lordstown Motors. I think all of the pieces of the puzzle are sort of, adding up to one big question mark in my estimation. I wouldn't be overly aggressive in one direction or another. I think being patient and waiting for some sort of structure would serve you well in an instance like this. So if you enjoyed today's video, if you learned something new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.